There's plenty of anime fans who would love to live in the anime world, and while in your head it sounds really fun and cool, but in reality it isn't so much fun as you would think it is. And the anime we will be talking about living in is One Piece. Living in One Piece would suck. First things first, if you're just one of those who are gonna cop out and say, you know what, I'm just gonna be a villager or a townsperson, just remember in One Piece, just being a random bystander, you will get pillaged and robbed by pirates, being under the threat of being put into slavery by the world government, who mostly could care less about the common people. Cause let's face it, if you're not royalty or a noble, they could care less about who and what you are and what you do and your quality of life. People are just livestock to them. So just being an average Joe ain't safe either. But let's get to the good stuff. You want to be a pirate in the One Piece world? Well, let me remind you of one important detail. You are not Luffy. I hate to break it to you, but many people will probably believe if they were in the One Piece world, not only will they be the main character, that they will also be a world-class athlete like Luffy, Zoro, or Sanji. Luffy was out there thrown to live on his own in a dangerous jungle and figure out how to not die every day. That's something that not even most adults in the One Piece world can even do. You're probably gonna be some guy or girl leaving his village to try to be a pirate, and unless you're rich or somehow were gifted a nice boat, you'll be starting on a small rowboat just like Luffy. And most likely you won't make it past the first week out at sea, because news alert, there's tons of giant sea monsters who will eat you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if you somehow survive the sea monsters, there's giant waves and storms that will probably capsize your boat and you'll drown. And if somehow you survive all that, there's already established pirate crews who will probably destroy your boat and end up taking you prisoner or just ending your life. Wait. I know you're saying, hey dude, you forgot one important detail. What if I ate a devil fruit? That will give me super powerful abilities. Let's just think for a second. You know how rare it is to eat a devil fruit? Well, it's super rare. They aren't just laying around everywhere on a tree or something. They just randomly appear on trees here and there, and the chances that it happens to you is super slim. But okay, if you somehow get your hands on a fruit, let me remind you about another thing. Not every devil fruit is created equal. Some of them can be as busted as the op fruit, or some of them can be as bad as the jacket fruit. Plus, all the fruits you want have already been eaten, so you're left with other fruits that you don't even know what they are yet. They could be so much better, or they can be so much worse than the ones you already know. But either way, you won't be able to swim in the ocean, and that's, well, kind of important if you're a pirate out at sea. Oh, but I can also learn hockey. Yes, hockey is important, but not everyone has the same skill level or able to learn all aspects of hockey. Only a set few of chosen ones have conquerors hockey or are even able to use more than one type of hockey. But if somehow you're one of those 1%ers that ate a good devil fruit and is able to use hockey pretty well, and made it out to sea, got a good crew, has a great boat, a captain, maybe you're a crew member or first mate, because not everyone's going to be a captain, you still have the world government and the Marines after you, who will go after any pirate no matter how good they are. I'm telling you. And you can be like Luffy and his friends doing morally good stuff all the time, but the government just does not care. They're gonna go after you no matter what. You could save a whole village from another pirate and they will still send the Marines and say, yeah, just blow them both up. And then if you lose and get caught by them, they'll send you to Impel Down, the worst prison in the world that is almost impossible to escape. Yeah, I know Luffy escaped, but it's impossible to escape other than Luffy and his friends. You may be stuck the rest of your life in a freezing hell or an inferno or in solitary confinement. Imagine that pain. I know you're thinking, I'm already in solitary confinement. Watching all these episodes of One Piece, I got time, I'm used to it. Yeah, solitary confinement, no computer, you're not online, just looking at bars in like a cell. But if you become a pretty strong and an important pirate, you can sell out to the world government and be a warlord who takes orders from the top. But once again, like getting a devil fruit, your chances of becoming a warlord is even lower than eating a devil fruit. So even if you somehow become a really powerful pirate with a strong crew, escape the Marines, survive the terrors of the sea, you will still somehow end up getting really sick with no real known cause like Whitebeard and Gold Roger. So even the most powerful pirates in history will soon still meet their end no matter how strong their power or influence is. But wait, what if you want to become a Marine? Being a Marine is the opposite of a pirate, but at the same time, it's not. You're still out at sea, but in the other hand, you're, already joining an established organization with their own fleets of ships, boats, and supplies, tons of manpower and support. Hey, this is sounding pretty good. It's almost like I'm spreading propaganda to join the Marines. But that's where the good things stop. Most of the Marines are low-rank fodder for pirates to farm XP on tons of them, always getting beat up by stronger pirates, get hit by cannon fodder, and if that wasn't bad, you got your own captains and admirals like Akainu just straight up murking soldiers who don't want to fight anymore. That dude has no mercy for pirates or wimps, and he would just end both. Just imagine the boot camps for the Marines. They're probably hell. If boot camps in the real world for the Marines are already hell, just imagine you have some angry dude who can shoot lava out of his hands threatening you. Or you can also be put in a base in the middle of nowhere with a really terrible captain with terrible weather conditions. Or even worse, you can be a prison guard at Impel Down, which is almost as bad as being a prisoner. Imagine clocking into work and you just work at Impel Down. Yeah, I'm quitting after my first day. So if you were hoping to be isekai to the One Piece world, just remember after watching this video that it's not going to be a walk in the park or a vacation. It's going to be way tougher than the real world. One last thing though, for those who still want to go even after everything I said because they think they're going to get a baddie like Nami, let me remind you, someone who is as pretty good looking as Sanji is a simp in that world who pulls literally no one. Anyways, my fellow pirates, that's enough from me. Just remember to subscribe and drop a like for me.